What's going on YouTube? This is Crypto Wizard here. We're going to be talking about our number 8 current cryptocurrency in the market, which is Cardano. This is the biggest part of my portfolio. I am currently holding Cardano and Polygon. I've made a decent amount of money here in the last month or so. I bought Polygon when it was about 32 cents. So I have more than doubled how much that I first initially invested. But we're not going to talk about that much today. We're going to be talking about Cardano. Okay, we're going to talk about some of the price predictions that I see hitting in this next bull run at 2024 and probably possibly into 2025. Okay, currently right now it's at 43 cents, almost close to 44 cents, and roughly about $15 billion market cap. So it's actually down from a couple weeks ago, hit a low of 41, got a little bit at 41, which was nice. Wish I'd have got a little more, but hindsight's 2020. All right, so first we're going to talk about Cardano just getting back to $1. I remember when a lot of people were worried, called it a stable coin. It was just sticking at roughly about $1. If Cardano is able to get back up to $1, let's use this handy dandy coin perspective website that I talked about in my last video, and let's see what's the market cap going to look like as it hits these next price predictions. Okay, first we're just going to talk about $1. So the couple I want to talk about here, we're going to say what their market cap would be, the value you would have if you were holding 10,000 Cardano. You could adjust it to whatever amount you have, just multiplying how much you hold by the dollar amount, and then the chances I believe of it hitting that next bull run. All right, so what's nice about this website is it can tell you just by scrolling on the right side. I can change my set target price. Right now it's set to Bitcoin's market cap. We're going to change this just to $1. And as you can see, at $1, Cardano would be at $33.8 billion for market cap. $33.8 billion for market cap. Obviously, if you have 10,000 ADA and they're all worth $1, you're going to have $10,000. And if you spend, I think about $4,500 right now, it will get you that 10,000 ADA. So it's a really good investment for now, I believe, in my opinion. The chances of us getting back to $1, I think, are very likely. So I would put that at 100%. 100% we reach that. All right, now this is where it's going to get a little tricky depending on how these next couple quarters go, if we are going to be in a recession or not. But 310 is actually the all-time high. So let's say we change that to $3.10. I think that is still very likely. If we already do that, it would put that over $100 billion market cap, putting us at 104.8 billion dollars. Probably should put a B at the end. So billion. Again, if you have 10,000 ADA, you just do 10,000 times 3.1. That would put you at $31,000. $31,000. Again, this is just roughly about 2 to 3 years down the line, so depending on how much you invest now, you could have major returns, especially in this next bull run. Chances of it hitting that, as long as Bitcoin is still around, as long as people are still getting involved and everybody is still upgrading their work, I believe this is highly likely. And I'm also going to put this at probably 100% chance of us hitting that. After that, this is where it kind of gets tricky. A lot of people thought it was going to go to $10 this run. I didn't think so. It's still questionable if it'll reach $10 this run. I think $5 is still a good bet. So let's see what our market cap would be at $5. It would be 169 billion. $169.1 billion market cap. Now what we do here, we put in our values, and that would get us a $50,000 value for the amount of ADA that we are holding. Chance of that happening, 5. I still think 5 might potentially be the top. So the chance of us hitting that, I still think are pretty good. I would put it at probably about 85%. In school, that would be a B. So that's still pretty good chances. From there, I wanted to look at, well, what if we doubled? I think doubling our previous market cap is possible. That would put us at 620. We get to 620. That puts our market cap as $209.7 billion. $209.7 billion. We would do 10,000 times 6.2. That would give us $62,000. Once we get to this value, guys, that can be life-changing for some people. So I know some people might have Mercedes-Benz that cost $62,000. That's not really necessary, especially for people that are investing with low amounts of money, just like myself. $62,000 can be a lot. That's more than I make in a year working. So I still think that's possible, not as possible as 85, and honestly, I put that percentage down to about 70. So C, D, depending on what grading scale you use. Now next, let's see if we can make it to the all-time high. All-time high that BitBoy Crypto thought we were going to reach at $10. At $10, that would put our market cap 22 times. So we have to 22x from where we are at to reach that. I think it's possible. Probably next bull run, so 28, 29. But you just never know. You never know how many people are going to come in. You don't know how much money is going to be coming from big corporations. So that would put us at 338.2. $338.2 billion market cap. Putting our holdings at $100,000. $100,000 would be awesome, especially if you were to take that and reinvest it for the next bull run. You could easily become a millionaire, in my opinion, obviously. So I think of it hitting 10 this bull run. I think it substantially drops from 70. I would say it's probably anywhere from 40 to 50, but I'll put it at a high of 50%. Could happen. I hope it happens. I'd be happy if it hit it tomorrow, but we just know it's very unlikely and probably not going to happen tomorrow. No chance. All right, now finally, I wanted to say $12. I think $12 is in the cards if a lot of corporations start getting involved in Bitcoin, because all the market revolves around Bitcoin, and then the money can possibly trickle down, get more people involved. So let's see, $10 to 12, that would put the new market cap at 405 billion, 405.8 billion. So $405.8 billion. That would give us 120 grand. And I said the likelihood of that happening, probably 25%. Now, obviously, 25% still seems really, really high. But honestly, that's not most likely going to happen. It could. I hope. We all hope. I'd be happy if it hit $50. But that's just not in the cards for us right now. Because look, guys, if we scroll down to the bottom, we can see that Bitcoin is currently at 393 billion in a bear market. Bitcoin will probably hit 1.5, maybe even 2 trillion next. I think that Cardano could hit Ethereum's market cap right now, 142 billion, and again, that would put us in the range of between $3 and $5. Just depends on how these next couple quarters are going to go. The Fed rate hikes. But we're just never going to know until we finally get there, unfortunately. So if you all enjoyed what you saw today, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And check out my previous videos. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.